Year 9 of the JGL Group Warriors Alumni Golf Tournament. Committee Chair Todd Hudson joins us. And Todd, year after year, is it always amazing to see how the business and the community come together to support the Moose Jaw Warriors Education Fund?
Well, you're absolutely right, James. It's the same thing every year, and it's the same guys. A few different companies rotate in and out, but there's been a huge support from the business community in Moose Jaw, and it seems that year after year it's pretty much the same guys, but they're sticking with it, and it's just incredible the support that we get from the local community here.
Now, you billeted Braden Point while he was with the Warriors, but he didn't use the education fund, but you know a lot of guys that have. And how important is it to raise money for these guys to further their education as they move on to life?
Well, James, as we know, anybody in the whole WHL, every team, if 1 or 2% of those players ever move on to play a career in the NHL, that would probably be about all, and 4 or 5 other guys per team maybe go play in the AHL or overseas. So that leaves, 90% or 95% of the team that usually go back to secondary school, and it's really, really important, especially for smaller market teams like Moose Jaw, to able to put that kind of support together to help the club out and pay. Their liability any given year could be upwards over $250,000. So this is a very important tournament for them.
This is year 9, and it's approaching $1 million raised for the education fund during this time. I'm not too sure if we'll get to that this year or in year 10, but when you hear that number, is it something that you'll reflect on when you hit that number eventually?
Oh, for sure. And it's a whole community effort. Robin Gilroy this year and last year and a few years, and Bill Jamieson, the whole group from the JGL group have really busted their butt. And the Warriors have embraced this tournament, and the help from the front office and the Warriors, back office, everybody at the Warriors. Everybody has to pitch in, everybody has to do their part, otherwise it's not successful. And so far, I just take hats off to the community and everybody that's involved in this tournament.
I'm going to put you on the spot. You're a second dad to Braden Point. You're a good friend of Theo Fleury. Whose autograph do you get first?
Well, obviously I had Theo's first because he's a hell of a lot older. And Braden, I have a lot of memorabilia from Braden and lots from Theo. And if you ever come into Moose Jaw and you want to see a pretty awesome man cave, just come to my place. I'll show you some pretty good stuff.